Coach, what were you saying in the huddle there in the fourth quarter? By the way, it was nice of you to make it interesting and create some drama for the fans there. But what were the timeouts like? How are you trying to get them to relax a little bit?
Just trying to get us to run our stuff. They played really hard, and then when you get in a situation like that, which most of them have never been in before, it's tough. And Mifflin's not going to keep playing. They've been there a ton. That whole group has been there how many times? So we knew they weren't going to stop coming after us. I thought we needed to get a bucket. Once we got a bucket, I thought we would relax again. So in that run there, which, again, I don't know how long it was, but it felt like 8 minutes, I knew we needed to get a bucket. And it's tough because it's really difficult to tell them to hold it because then they stop playing and they get stagnant. So it's kind of, hey, look to attack if it's there, but they don't quite know when that is yet. So, again, I can't say enough about how hard Mifflin played. I can't say enough about the way our girls kind of came out nervous and then fought through that and then fought through what happened at the end, too. It says a lot about them.
How much can a game like this help them big picture? I mean, when you're in the playoffs here and it's season on the line, to be in a tight game, that experience has to be pretty invaluable.
I don't think they have any idea what big picture means or is. I said that. We've talked a lot about, they've been great, and I think I had said to you early in the season, we have not talked to them about being freshmen the entire year. Not one time have we said anything, because I don't think you can. I said Berks Catholic could care less if they're freshmen. Mifflin could care less if they're freshmen. So, but sometimes, like today at the shoot-around, I'm talking to my coaches, and I'm like, I don't think they have any idea, like, what this is even about. So you hesitate even how much you tell them because you don't want them thinking sometimes. You kind of just want them playing and maybe not being as nervous. And it's interesting. It's interesting trying to think through what they're thinking. I have enough trouble with my wife trying to know what she's saying, let alone a ninth grade girl. So I'm proud of them. That's all I can say.
I'm not going to touch the comment about your wife, but how special is that connection with Jones and Houck? I mean, there are a lot of really nice passes to Houck down low for layups.
It's when Violet was out, Layla still did a good job finding people, but there's a confidence that you have when you know where your buddy's going to be. You know, Stockton and Malone. Stockton always knew where Malone was going to be. She has that feel with Violet, and it's amazing because they really haven't played that much together. Like even in junior high, they weren't on the floor as much as they probably should have been on the floor together. It's amazing. But what Violet does that I don't know if people see or not, she runs the floor like crazy. And that's the difference we were lacking. Obviously, she's grabbing 8-9 boards a game, which is huge. But her running the floor is just makes Layla that much better because she has somebody to look up to get it to her, and she'll find her.
When they made their big run, Krokona hit a huge jumper on the baseline for you, and she's another young player in the mix. What does she add to your team?
Laura's been great, and what I'm most proud of her is, like, I got on her a little bit. She took 2 bad shots at the end of the first half, I thought. And what I like about it is she'll say, I know, and she learns from it. She doesn't get down, she doesn't mope. Kids nowadays have a tendency to do that, and she doesn't. And she kind of gets more determined, which I appreciate. So when I see her pull up from 15, I feel pretty good about it because then she knows she's taking the right shot, and she's more confident with it.
I know you're obviously focused on this, but it's a pretty quick turnaround until you play Wyomissing. What are your thoughts on the Spartans looking to the semifinals?
So today was the first time that I saw them live. I've obviously seen them on film a little bit, and I was really, really impressed. I knew they had a really good year. Aaron's done a great job with them. But what really impressed me was how hard defensively they played their zone and how everybody's talking about how good Stewart is. Not only is she good, she communicates like crazy. It's really difficult to teach girls to talk, and I was so impressed with her talking in the back of the zone. I was really impressed with that. They move the ball, they share the ball, and they have a really nice rotation. They're really good. Again, when I watched them on film, I was watching other guys, so today was the first time I saw them live. We'll have to get working tomorrow to figure that out.
Last thing and most importantly, who is going to win the Super Bowl?
Well, since my Cowboys aren't in, I got to root for the Chiefs, I guess. So.
Oh, gee.
The girls, at the end here, the girls just say, before I said team, they said, let's go Eagles. And I said, you had to ruin it, didn't you? So.
Well, appreciate your time.
Thanks,
and
Paul.
best luck next week.
Appreciate it.